Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC video. I'm your host Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we're in is Regulation E. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Alright, Rocks Nation, welcome back. We are back after a couple day hiatus. I was recently went out of town with my daughter for her birthday. She just turned 12. So I just wanted to, spend a little bit of time with her and have some fun with her. But we are now back with another video. So happy birthday to her. And we have our triple ghost team. So this is going to be Sinistcha, Annihilape, Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, Spectrier, and Ogrepon. Notice we have 3 ghosts. So this team is really good against Fake Out. I started this team with Sinistcha. I wanted to build a team around it. And the idea was I wanted to play with Pokemon that can utilize its ability, right? Things that appreciate the extra hospitality boost from when it switches in. And I felt like I wanted to play with something that can set up, right? So that was the idea behind why I added 3 setup Pokemon to this team. So we're going to break this team down and we're going to start with the top left. So Sinistcha we have is going to be Rocky Helmet variant with Dargon Tera. The Dargon Tera is to help you deal with the Fire Ogrepon, the Water Ogrepon, and the regular Ogrepon. Just any Fire, Water, Grass core. Also, Rillaboom can't do well into you regardless of your typing. And a lot of the other fire types that want to threaten Sinistcha. After playing with this team, I did come to the conclusion I think Water Tera might be better. But for this video, we did go with Dargon Tera, and it did come out a couple cases to where it was very useful for us and to helping us, be able to turn this team around and be able to pull out some wins. So we run in the Machagacha, Strength Sap, Rage Powder, Trick Room set. I think that this might be the most common Sinistcha set. I've seen a couple that might have Scald or Hex or Shadow Ball and things like that. But I think that this is a really fun set, and I recommend anyone that's really getting into the game that wants to try a Sinistcha team out that they try this set. I think it's really fun. Next we have Annihilape. This is a standard Annihilape. This is Annihilape I just pulled from Regulation C or Regulation B, one of those regulations. Annihilape was really strong back then with Mouse Hold, and the idea behind this one is that you have the bulk ups that you can go for. You have Rage Fist, and you also have Arcanine on this team, right, with Rock Blast to activate your Rage Fist. If you're not teared into fire, then you're able to hit yourself with the Rock Blast, resist that, and Loaded Dice allows it to hit for multiple times. And now you're dealing a lot of damage with Rage Fist, right? So it's pretty standard. It's really strong behind the screen. So next we have Grimmsnarl, which is also pretty standard. And you want to have Annihilape behind these screens with reflecting light screens so that you can soak up more hits and you're able to deal out more damage, right? Pointing Shot also reduces the damage of a lot of Pokemon. It allows you to switch in Sinistcha or Arcanine pretty much for free. Well, not for free because they're going to take, if they go into the Grimmsnarl slot. But a lot of times teams like to ignore Grimmsnarl and leave it on the field. And so Parting Shot is really good in just getting Grimm off the field and also dropping like the physical attack or special attack of Pokemon and allowing the other Pokemon that you're setting up with to thrive. And Ghost Tera is to help you get around like Fake Out. Some teams that really want to deny you screens will lead like Gholdengo or Fluttermane, something that can hit you for super effective damage that's really strong. And they'll lead that with like a Fake Out user, like whether it's Iron Hands or Rillaboom, and they'll try to just fake you out and remove you turn 1. And this is what Ghost Tera comes in really handy because now you're kind of making them waste the Fake Out and make it rain unless it crit or Moonblast crit or Dazzling crit. It's not going to KO Grimm while it's Tera than the Ghost, and now you're able to get both your screens up, right, which is really good in my opinion. Especially that once you avoid the Fake Out, you get your screen up, so you're taking even less damage. Next, we have Arcanine. So the Grass Tera is to help you against like a Mungus. If a Mungus wants to go for like a Rage Powder, you can go for Grass Tera, Rock Blast into your Annihilape, and then just remove a Mungus from the field. Now you don't have to deal with it, right? Which is really good in my opinion. We have Flare Blitz for damage. We did drop the Extreme Speed, and we added Howl. So Howl is to pretty much boost Ogrepon and Annihilape's physical damage. And even if you're next to Grimmsnarl, like boosting Grimmsnarl's Spirit Break to just deal chip damage to everything is really valuable. Grimmsnarl does pretty decent damage if it's not hitting like a poison or steel type with the fairy type or fire type. Anything that resists Spirit Break is not doing damage, but it does decent chip to everything else, right? Especially if it's super effective. So being able to boost those Howl with Howl is allowing Arcanine to do more damage. I do think that maybe Extreme Speed could have been here instead of Protect or Howl. It was a couple of cases to where I did need that priority. Like, this team doesn't have any priority, and that might be one of the things that's lacking from it. So just having that Extreme Speed could have been really useful, right? But other than that, I felt like maybe you could replace Protect. But the idea behind me using Protect there is that I really wanted Arcanine to be able to stick on the field. And a lot of the times that people try to double into Arcanine or just target it, and you can make them waste their attacks by protecting, right? Because Arcanine is usually like Choice Band or Assault Vest, and usually doesn't carry Protect. The loaded dice is to allow Rock Blast to hit multiple times, and it's really good into like Fire Ogrepon. It's really good into Flutter Mane. It's really good into a lot of things that are weak to Rock. And if they have like a Focus Sash, you're able to break through it. Like Chien-Pao, you're able to just remove Chien-Pao from the field with the Rock Blast, because now you're able to break through his Focus Sash, which is really good. Next we have Spectrier. Spectrier is going to be my favorite Pokemon for this team. It's really strong. It's going to be Citrus Berry with Shadow Ball, Draining Kiss, Nasty Plot, and Protect. Fairy Tera. Fairy Tera Draining Kiss does a lot of damage, especially once Spectrier gets to like +4, +5. And you'll know when you're playing with the Spectrier, after going for a Nasty Plot and picking up KOs, it's so easy for Spectrier to get to like +5, +6 on this team. Like, it's really strong. That behind screens, plus being able to switch in Sinistcha to be able to heal you back, is really powerful. Spectrier really appreciates Sinistcha, and it's typing the Ghost plus the Fairy Tera is just really good coverage into the format, and it kind of plays like a pseudo Flutter Mane, right? Like it does a lot of the same things Flutter Mane wants to, but it's a lot bulkier than Flutter Mane, and it's gonna be hitting harder than Flutter Mane once you start to get those special attack boost up there, right? And plus you have the Citrus Berry. Flutter Mane is not really known for carrying Citrus Berry, so this team supports Spectrier a lot better than it would be supporting Flutter Mane, right? Last but not least, we have Ogrepon. We chose to go with an offensive Ogrepon. This Ogrepon is really good at setting up alongside Annihilape and Spectrier. So what you really want to go for is like the Swords Dance, Ivy Cudgel, and Horn Leech. It's really valuable into a team like this. I did feel that maybe you could, if you wanted to try to upgrade this team, you could replace that with Rillaboom. But now you're losing like your Fire, Water, Grass core, and that's kind of why I wanted it here, to have the Fire, Water, Grass core with Ogrepon, Arcanine, and Sinistcha to kind of balance this team, right? So that's my reason. Rillaboom offers priority plus Fake Out, but this Ogrepon, while it doesn't offer Follow Me, it does offer another way to boost up. It does help you against like the Water Urshifu matchup, which can be kind of tricky with this team if you don't play it properly, if they have Flutter Mane next to it, right? Because Sinistcha can't deal with both Flutter Mane and Ogrepon, because they can just go for like Surging Strikes plus Shadow Ball. So Ogrepon kind of helps you with that matchup. Ivy Cudgel is really strong with Water Tera. You'll see in some of the games that I played with this team where Ogrepon was just very dominant, right? And it was a good alternative to using Annihilape and Spectrier. But other than that, it's pretty standard set with Spiky Shield, Horn Leech. Horn Leech is able to heal you back. And one thing I want to point out, what I did with the 3 boosters on this team is the 3 setup Pokemon I have on this team all have ways of healing themselves outside of just Sinistcha healing them, right? So Annihilape has Drain Punch, Spectrier has Draining Kiss, and then Ogrepon has Horn Leech, right? And if you Terra, Spectrier, and a Fairy, you're able to hit with stab damage from all of these healing attacks, and they're all doing a lot of damage, right? And if you're dealing with, different types, you have a lot of coverage into a lot of the format. So that's the idea behind these. So they're not just solely relying on Sinistcha to heal them up. They also can heal themselves up, right? And then you pretty much just use Grimmsnarl and Arcanine as pivots to pivot around and, drop the physical attack and special attack of a lot of different Pokemon. But that's going to be it for a team breakdown. If you like this type of team, there is a rental code up at the top right, as well as a Pokepaste down in the description below. And let me know with a comment, do you like screens teams, or are you a fan of Sinistcha? Sinistcha is one of the best. I would say it's probably top 3, top 4 of the new Pokemon to come out in the format. I would say Ogrepon Fire might be the best, then Ogrepon Water. And then you kind of got between Sinistcha, Ogrepon Grass, and Blood Moon Ursaluna between what's comes after that, right? But I would say Sinistcha is right there with it. It's really good. It has really good options, really good support kit, and it has so many different sets that it can run. I'm really interested to give it a try. But that's gonna be it for a team breakdown. Let's get into these battles. Alright, so we have Kirby. He has Urshifu, Tornadus, Goldengo, Iron Hands, Arcanine, and Bundle. So if he wanted to stop screens, he could lead like Goldengo plus Iron Hands. I'm gonna lead these four. This gives me answers into Water Urshifu plus Tornadus, right? Yep. Although Spectrier looks good here. But I think I need Ogrepon plus Sinistcha to deal with Water Urshifu. This is a good lead. I think this covers for everything. And I can beat him down with Ogrepon. So hopefully he clicks Surging Strikes into Annihilate. Alright, so I'd rather see Tera on that. And this is why I brought Sinistcha plus Ogrepon. Okay, nice. That was a good double though. Why is it pausing up on me? Oh, he quit. Why did he quit? I guess he didn't like that I made that read. Interesting. Strange way to get our first win, but we'll take it. Alright, it hasn't updated yet, because I guess it happened so fast. But we did just get a win there. Alright, so our next one, we have Weather. It's an interesting team. So it's a Ninetales, Glaceon, Iron Hands. He has Sinistcha as well. Landorus, and Heatran. So other than like Earth Power from Heatran, like Annihilape really just goes in here, right? Like Tera in a fire, like he can't hit me with ice or fire moves or grass moves, right? Earth Power, and then he really probably doesn't want to bring Landorus because he gives me a boost. Heatran's Tera's in the grass. I think I still have enough to deal with it. Ogrepon straight walls Landorus. I mean, not Ogrepon, Sinistcha. I know I want to bring Arcanine, so it's between Ogrepon and Sinistcha, right? I think I'll bring Sinistcha. Sinistcha. Am I saying it right? Sinistcha? Sinistcha? I think it's Sinistcha. Sinistcha. I gotta get his name right. Still fairly new. Alright, so there we go with the Ice Core. For bulk up here and light screen. I believe he's just going for like freezes. I'm gonna get Arcanine in here. He doesn't even go for so you're not even gonna go for Auroraville? Okay. So you just going straight for the freezes. Alright. I wanna get rid of that. I don't want to get two blizzards off, so I'm gonna try to get rid of this. The Rage Fist. And Parting Shot, the Ninetales. And I'm +1, and my Rage Fist is already stacked to 150. So this will give it 200 base power. So this should be able to KO Glaceon. Yeah, he's just going for freezes, pretty much. It is scary, but he doesn't get it. Oh! He's Snow Cloak. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's pretty freaking scary. He's just chipping the mess out of me. Okay. That's a good protect. But we do Flare Blitz. I think I should have went for Rock Blast, right? It's just that it's not 100% accurate. So we get rid of Ninetales. So we don't take anything that turn besides a Blizzard, and we didn't get Froze. And we know we outspeed Glaceon. So it may go in a Tera Ghost tier. If he switches in Landorus, I'm gonna protect and switch back in Grim, set up Reflect. He did so much damage this clicking Blizzard. But lucky for us, you know, we didn't get froze. Right, there's Landorus. So we want to protect here. I think Grim goes down to a Blizzard though, right? I got a play I can make. I don't protect here. I should be able to take a stumping. It's only 75 base power. And I'm gonna drain I'm gonna Rage Fist this just in case. Yeah, so it should be Ghost because he doesn't want me to Drain Punch him. Oh, it's Terra Water, okay. Rage Fist should still KO that. We just gotta hit it. Oh, even better, he went after that slot. Nice. Beautiful. So he went after the Arcanine. I guess he figured I would protect Annihilate, but that's why we chose to play a little bit aggressive there, which is a good play from us. He trying can't Tera here. I mean, I can just take out the Landers here, right? Most Heat Train go to it for is a Flamethrower. I mean, Heat Wave. Yeah, this Rage Power take out Landers. Oh, he cancels. Let's go. And that's the strength behind this team. And this team stopped me when I was at rank number 2. And, you know, we only changed out one Pokemon just to make it a little more modern. But this team is strong, man. And this first 4 that I'm bringing for my first 4 match, because we just won the last match instantly, these are actually the 4 that my opponent brought against me. So, and if you do want to see that match, check out my my second video of the trilogy, which is labeled "Can I Get Ranked Number 1?" with Infernape and Chien-Pao on the thumbnail. And that's the video where I lost to this team. And it was the first team to beat me this season, actually. I was 15-0 before I finally took a loss. But, you know, that's the strength behind this team. Let's get into the next one. Okay, another Tornadus Urshifu. And Gholdengo. I'm starting to see that core a lot. And they're usually flexing Sunny Day and Rain Dance, right? I think I want to play towards... I'm gonna play towards Ogrepon. Because they usually just lead Tornadus, Urshifu, or Gholdengo Urshifu. I wonder if this is a Runnel team that's going around, because I'm starting to see it a lot. It is strong. I want to play aggressive here because I think he's going to go after Grimmsnarl, and I'm going to switch in Arcanine. Yep. He should be going after Grimmsnarl. Beautiful. We took that super well. Oh, why do I have Protect and not Spiky Shield? I need to change that. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why I put Protect on there. It should be Spiky Shield. We're gonna switch that after this game. Yeah, and I want to switch in Grim here and get Reflect up. Yeah, we know Rillaboom switching there. I could have went on the offensive here. Yeah, I could have went on the offensive there. I think Landers just wants a U-turn here. Ah, he's going for it, isn't he? I think I should have tear. Oh, he's tearing that. If he's doubling that slot, I think I lose my Ogrepon. Yeah, he's doubling that slot for sure. Did he split his damage? Yeah, he went all in. Okay. Oh, we survived though. Usher Fruit Dark, okay. Nice. Alright, so we Tera Dragon here so that we can survive Wicked Blow. Oh man, I'm playing this team so well. I gotta make a couple more plays to win this game, but I think I'm in a position to win it if I get trick 'em up. Alright, so Rillaboom's gonna get to come back out. Oh, he went after that slot. Okay. Dang. I didn't expect him to still go after that slot. If I bring out Grimmsnarl here, he's just gonna switch into Landorus, right? He should protect Urshifu here. What do I do here? He may go for Sucker Punch. He didn't protect. I think he may be choice banding on that. I can still win because I have Sinistcha, right? That should definitely switch out into Landorus. I gotta start dealing some damage though. Yeah. And losing Arcanine right there, I did not expect to lose it there. It should have been a Grim switch in. I'm pretty sure he's choice banded on Urshifu. He's just swapping right back out, okay. I can actually still win with Sinistcha if I play this properly. Oh, that was a good play. And he gets the crit. So Sinistcha's on its own, but it can still win this. I needed Grimmsnarl's extra damage though that it was doing. My reflect wears off. That's not good. Because Grimmsnarl survived there, I can set up another reflect. Alright, that burn, anything helps, so that burn definitely helps. If I had Grimmsnarl, I would be in a really good spot right now. I just gotta survive one wicked blow, right? But I think he's choice banded. Alright, we missed one. And that's not the one I wanted to miss. Alright, so he doesn't get another fake out. Wait, is it another turn of Trick Room? I just need to survive a Sucker Punch, right? I think he's choice banded. There's 2 turns of Trick Room left. I think he's choice banded. I think he goes for Sucker Punch here. Ah, he didn't go for it. Oh man. Ah, that's enough. I thought he would go for Sucker Punch, but well played. So this is a strange team. There's another Tornadus. So he's clearly gonna have Snowscape and Sandstorm. Right? So I think this is a game for Spectrier. So let's go Spectrier Grimm. Sinistcha in the back, and Arcanine is good into his bottom 2. And it can intimidate everything, right? I think Arcanine is correct here. Would he have a dark type attack here? I'm gonna take my time and scout him out. No sense rushing things, right? Yeah, see, there's a Tera, so I want to reflect and then next turn parting shot whoever the threat is. Oh, still, okay. I think this is probably just Iron Head into Grimmsnarl. Why would you really just ignore Spectrier? Gleam. So that's special. You should survive this, but I feel like you go that because you're trying to get rid of Grim. Oh, but he doubled that slide. Okay. So nothing too crazy. I can nasty plot here. Parting shot, Garchomp. Oh, he's clear amulet. Ah, okay. So I can't intimidate him. Well, that's not good. Clear amulet is good here. But I can somewhat protect Spectrier, right? Alright. There's Rage Powder. He is Focus Sash, okay. Focus Sash is a little bit annoying. And I didn't get light screen up, so I'm just taking a lot of damage here. I expect our Valiant to protect here. It doesn't even protect it. Okay, my opponent's playing really well with this team. He survives. Woo! Survive on one. E-Speed would be really good here if I had it. Of course, this thing has Vacuum Wave. That's gonna do it. Alright, so at least we get this turn right. So we still got a chance with Spectre. Oh, that's not ideal. Does Blizzard KO me from there? Okay, it's just gonna go for a Dazzling. That's gonna do too much damage, right? Not having E-Speed on Arcanine hurt here. But... Oh. Alright, this gives me another chance. I mean, he hazed me, so I lost my boost, but he could have just KO'd me, right? I'm so low on everything, though. I wish I had set up light screen. I didn't know that the Garchomp was clear angle, though. I couldn't have known. Couldn't have known. I guess I need to Tera here. Drain Kiss. This is a weak attack, but I am Tera. I still don't know how much it's gonna do. He has Earthquake, so not like I can Rage Powder. That gives me a decent amount of health back. It did a lot. I think I need a burn here. Iron Hands. We survived that. Okay. Articuno's the problem, right? I beat Iron Hands 1v1. I think Articuno has Roost. Here's Ice Shard. And he has Ice Punch. Okay. We don't get it. So if he has Ice Shard, oh, he didn't even go for Ice Shard. What? And that just ends it quick. Okay. Cool team, Odin. Yeah, I think I should have just went after the Garchomp. I didn't know that it was clear amulet though, because the idea was to just get the Garchomp attack weak, and it wouldn't have been doing as much damage to Spectrier, right? Alright, so we have Grimmsnarl, Sinistcha, and Annihilape Mirror. I think Spectrier cleans this team. Yeah, I want to go Ogrepon in the back. I don't want to bring Annihilape and Arcanine, because Arcanine doesn't do well into his landers. And I don't want to give his Annihilape a Defiant boost, because I kind of can ignore it until I'm able to knock it out with Spectrier. To that fire. You should parting shot out here, but I'm just gonna go for another nasty block. I'm tearing here because Raised Fist can do decent damage if it's super effective. Because he's at +1. Oh, Thunder Wave. How much is this doing behind his leg? Not too much. We still have our Citrus Berry. And now we're +5. And he didn't set up Reflect. Oh, we get that turn perfectly right. So what is this Sinistcha going for? Hex. Woo! I don't like how much damage that did. Oh man. Oh man, that did way too much damage. It's because I don't have light screen up. Another freaking paralysis. That was a crit. Okay, I was wondering why that still did so much. The paralysis is scary. He protected it again. Okay, I had a feeling he would do that. I went for a bulk up though, so I mean it's still a free turn for me. I know we didn't get to move. This paralysis is hurting, man. That's the third one, but I think we should be good here now. this Sinistcha's a threat with Hex. That's a pretty cool combo, Hex with we may lose both our Sinistchas here. And he targeted Spectre. Okay, we survived. Can we get an attack off? Nice. Alright, we are +6, right? And he has no reflect. I mean, no light screen left. Okay. I mean, this just works out for me, right? And we get +6 Fairy Tera drains down this off. It does a lot. It still survives though, but we heal almost back to full health. Thunderbolt's not doing too much, so that should be game. I think we just KO Annihilape here now, and we just get the win. Let's go, Spectrier. It looked kind of scary there. My opponent having Protect on Sinistcha was kind of strange, because it has so many good moves. Like, how do you fit Protect onto that move slot? But I guess he's more offensive. If you're going like offensive Sinistcha, I guess you can have like Hex, Matcha Gotcha, Scald, and Protect if you're not trying to play support. And it can be an offensive mon. It's base 121 special attack. So, and I'm pretty sure that was like max special attack, because that was, well, light screen wasn't up, but it still did a lot of damage. Like, Sinistcha's undeniably strong. Like, it's a really good Pokemon. You can play it offensively, you can play it defensively, and it can do both at a really good level. As you see, like the Thunder Wave combo with Grimmsnarl and Sinistcha in the back is really strong. But let's get into the next one. Alright, so we've been seeing a lot of strange Pokemon today. A lot of strange. So he has Grimmsnarl Annihilape again. Armor Rouge and DD. And I forget the name of the bird up top. If you guys can remember the name of this bird, I believe it starts with a V. I can't remember the name of it in Iron Hands, right? Leave a comment below if you remember the name of that bird. So how do we beat this bird? They can all heal back, but who takes the least damage here? I think Annihilape is the bulkiest. Actually, WellSpring with Tera. So I can go Tera with... Yeah, I can go Tera and Leech Life. Heal up with Sinistcha. And I'll bring Annihilape too, because it beats the bird and it beats Iron Hands 1v1. I don't really see Arcanine. It just gives Annihilape a Defiant boost. And it's only really good into Armor Rouge with like Rock Blast, but it's not gonna let me go for it. Alright, so it's indeed Iron Hands. Sword Stance here. Reflect. So you're not even going for Trick Room. Are you Sword Dance as well? Alright, I maybe should have brought Arcanine then. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright, so here's the belly drum set. Would you really not go for follow me and let me KO Iron Hands? Okay. So he didn't get Trick Room up. Alright, so we do some more chip there. And we're just gonna Rage Powder. So you can't go for Drain Punches. Belly Drum, indeed. Oh, he has Protect. Okay. So it's gonna be Trick Room here. I wonder, does he have Ice Punch? If he has Ice Punch, I think that might be game, folks. He has Fire Punch. That's game over. And he didn't go for follow me either. But if we knock out here, then we'd probably be in a good spot. I can't believe he has Fire Punch, man. If I get this turn right, I can win. Oh, what? Wait, what? He punched himself just to heal. How many turns are left? Last turn. Alright, so we're getting DD back in. Is he gonna punch in DD too? Okay, he didn't do it that time. Is Ivy Cudgel KO and DD? It has to, because I can't let another chicken go up. It's just following me. Please, KO. We're struggling here, but can we get it? Yes. Okay. Alright, so... And he's already weakened his Armarouge like crazy because he punched it to heal himself. I guess he was predicting a double protect by me. Yeah, what's his last? Because we know Armarouge is pretty slow. Because it's not weak armor. So it's a real trick room Armarouge. Mandibuzz. That's the name of that Pokemon. Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz. I think its evolved form starts with a V. I guess I got V because it's a vulture. I mean, Armarouge should protect here, right? Yes. That shouldn't help you survive. That survives though. Nice. So now it's just Mandibuzz against. It may take out Ogrepon here depending on what it goes for. But I still got Grimmsnarl on the back. There's Toxic. You don't have enough time to do that. Plus I outspeed you with both. So probably protects next turn. I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel you because we know that KOs and bulk up. Nice, and we get that win. Ooh, I think we should have lost. Belly drumming with Indeedee, Iron Hands will protect is scary. Because he had Fire Punch, Drain Punch, Belly Drum, and Protect. So he doesn't even have Wild Charge. And the reason I went for Tera there on Annihilape was to read the Fire Punch into that slot and survive it. So, you know, Annihilape, I'm glad I brought it. It was really good into what my opponent brought. And Arcanine would have just been free healing for the Iron Hands, right? So it's actually good that we didn't bring it. Belly Drum is really scary, but let's get into one final battle. All right, we have Barbecue. And he has Ursaluna Iron Hands. And Fluttermane's probably a Trick Room setter. I would think probably Focus Sash. And then he has I would say Urshifu Water and Ogrepon, and he has Sunny Day and Rain Dance on Tornadus. So this is just my assumptions based off what he's leading. Only Arcanine is taking a Moonblast, right? I can't set up Trick Room because that kind of benefits him. I'm just gonna go with the top 4 and YOLO it. We'll see what can we do. We had a game where we used Ogrepon and we had one with Spectrier, so let's try to use Annihilape to win this one. Alright, so Flutter Mane and I think this is an easy light screen. Tera. Rage Fist. Potentially removing Flutter Mane is good for us, right? But I mean, he should go for Bleak Wind plus Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam. Alright, so he's boosting the power of Flutter Mane. Is it Shadow Ball or is it Moonblast? It's just Gleam. Okay. So he didn't double hit us, so I don't know if we remove Flutter Mane right here. Oh, we do still. So all it took was a 1 stack. So he was max special attack, probably max speed. If I had to guess. No bulk on the Flutter Mane, so modest max speed. We just remove it instantly. That's really good for us. Alright, there's Iron Hands. Can get Arcanine in here. Really won't reflect up. I can't get it right now. And I'll just protect. I mean, I could have went for bulk up / reflect, and he can't stop both. So I wouldn't have got able to move, but I could have got a reflect up. Nice, and we dodge. Yeah, I think this is pretty much an Annihilape sweep, right? I mean, unless you have Urshifu in the back. But to be honest, I think it's Ogrepon. Oh, that's a good protect though. Yeah, if it's Ogrepon in the back though, he won't be able to beat Annihilate. I'm just gonna double this slot because if you switch out, oh, he's gonna Tera Tornadus. You really want to keep your Tornadus around, don't you? I mean, I'm about to get Grimmsnarl. I don't really need Arcanine at this point. Flare Blitz for the end of the game, though. And if it's Urshifu in the back, I'm just gonna bring out Sinistcha. He uses Tera, so now if he was Grass Tera, he can't go for it. And my Annihilape should just clean up here. Yeah, so you take out Arcanine, but I'm gonna bring in Grimmsnarl here. He can't tear it into water, so I should, even if it is Urshifu, I should survive. Oh, and it's Ursaluna. So just reflect here. How many turns of light screen are left? Still got 4. Can't tear Ursaluna, so we're doing a lot of damage here. I would say Ursaluna is the best one for him to have outside of Ogrepon and Urshifu though. Because he can go for Earth Power here. Yep. Woo! And now we just click Drain Punch. And Rage Powder. The only way this doesn't work out if his Iron Hands is Safety Goggles, but I don't believe it would be. So Rage Powder, Drain Punch you. You can protect this turn, but it's fine because Iron Hands can't do anything to Sinistcha. But it does have Fire Punch again like the last one. The sun's not up, so that's not doing too much with Reflect. And you're at -1. Oh, but he doesn't protect. Nice, so that's just game over. Alright, so he didn't bring Ogrepon or Urshifu, so he didn't bring his all of his offense. His only fast offense was really Flutter Mane, and we took that out turn 1, right? So that put us in a good position from that point. Yeah, so that's gonna be game. And Sinistcha always wins the 1v1 against Iron Hands because of Strength Sap. Nice, and he cancels. Let's go. We get that final win. Yeah, this team is really cool. I do think it does well. I think I need a little bit more practice with it though. But that's gonna be it for our first set of matches. I will get some practice games in between videos. I need to play with this team just a little bit more, and I'll showcase the second video with it. But let's get into a midway review. All right, so for a midway review, there's a rental code up at the top right, as well as the Pokeplace in the description below. And this team is really fun. The Sinistcha is really this. Like I said, this team was built around it. I wanted to have. This is pretty much the team that beat me at rank 2. But as far as like the sets, my sets are different from what the sets they had. So I kind of wanted to build like to cater to get the most out of Sinistcha. And I wanted to have 3 different setup mons that I can use that are able to sweep a lot of different teams. I would say maybe Ogrepon instead of Swords Dance could be Follow Me, just to give Annihilape and Spectrier a little bit more support. But other than that, I still think it's strong. I think that the Water Absorb helps me deal with the Water Urshifu that Annihilape doesn't want to deal with, right? And like having Follow Me could help with that a lot more. But other than that, the Annihilape set was incredible. Once it gets going, it's really strong. The Arcanine next to it, able to assist it and like boost it up and drop other physical attacker stats, is really good. The Grimmsnarl is amazing. A lot of teams try to play around Grimmsnarl and deny its screens and try to remove it turn 1. So that's something that you need to keep in mind of. If you look at your opponent's team, look and see if they have Fake Out plus like a powerful Fairy type or Steel type move and want to just remove Grimmsnarl, or even like a Poison type move, right? Because even though Grimmsnarl is super bulky, like when they Tera and they like get the most like a Fairy Tera or a Steel Tera to try to one-shot Grimmsnarl, a lot of the times they can pick that up. Even probably with like a Fake Out plus a Fire Ivy Cudgel from Ogrepon might be able to KO it, right? And we showed off a game with Spectrier. Spectrier is also really good, and it does its part. Like once it gets set up, like we were able to get it to +6, and it just started taking KOs left and right, right? It's really good. We were able to ignore the Annihilate because it wanted to boost up, but with us tearing in the Fairy, it wasn't able to really hit us super effectively with Rage Fist because we didn't give it a stack, right? And we had Reflect Up, which was really clutch in order to like deal with that team. The Sinistcha set that he had was really scary, or Sinistcha set. It was really scary, but we were able to get around that. So if you like this team, give it a try. I am gonna practice a little bit more with it because I wanna have. I feel like a lot of my games, I didn't play the team perfectly, and that's because my lack of experience with it, because I haven't practiced that much, and also it's not really my team, right? It's the 5 of the 6 Pokemon were, like I said, were from the player that beat me when I was at rank 2. So the idea of the team was his, and I just added Ogrepon over the Corviknight, right? So I need more practice with it to kind of like make it my team so that I can, be better with it, and I have to know the ins and outs, right? And I kind of want to be able to showcase, more of the strength of this team in the next video. So I'm going to practice with it, get some games down pack, and I'll be able to bounce back and show you guys some stronger games. Because certain matchups, like you can really just lose to this game. As you see, we showcased 2 games where I just completely lost to like Steel Tera Garchomp, Steel Tera Roaring Moon. So there's nothing I can really do about that. I tried my best to play around it, but it was just really too strong from that point. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this type of content, leave a like for me, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, deuces.